Wow, somebody signed on almost immediately there. Welcome aboard. Hitting buttons. Hold on one sec. Live chat. Got to set everything up. Perfect. You're good. All right. Let's get the phone set up. Two things at once. Turn the volume all the way down. This is early. I said 4 o'clock, so it's 3:45. Get where we got to go. All the setting up. If you get here early enough, you get to see the setup. And there we are. And there is the chat box open. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a live stream, Saturday live stream. A Saturday that I'm off, so you know what that means. Let's have a good time. Enjoy yourself. David, happy birthday, buddy. Belated. That tastes good. That tastes fine. I'm sitting down in the old spot today. If you've been around a long time, this should look fairly familiar to you. This is down at the desk, which I haven't sat in a long time, but I cleaned the area up a little bit, so I figured we would do it down here today. A little bit different. I don't know if I like it or not, so you got to let me know if you like this spot more than the spot over there where we see the grill and everything on the wall. We got the patches going a little bit behind me today, though, so that's good. And also, just so you guys know, because I say this almost every video that I talk about this, I need to get another one of those because I'm out of room, but there are a bunch of you that are not up on that wall yet. But just know that I got them. And I still thank you for all your hard work and dedication. Although you did not make it to the patch wall yet, you will. So thank you to all military and emergency services out there. Of course, you are the best. You know that. All right, let's get caught up on everyone here. Looks like we got, how many people we got? 29. And thank you for the first person hitting the thumbs up. This new Toyota shirt I got, original Toyota Racing with the patch on the side. Toyota Outfitters. Go over there. It's all the TRD Toyota and Toyota Racing apparel. If you get it, use promo code all caps, one word, TundraDude. Saves you 25% site-wide till the end of March. Go get them. I love this shirt. David, I already said happy birthday to you, bud. Eric, I'm doing well, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. Jimmy, how's it going? Drew, not much, buddy. I had Outback for lunch, and I'm a little full right now. But other than that, nothing bad, right? We're doing a little live stream. I know you guys like to live stream on Saturday, so I figured I would do it a little bit earlier than I know some of you like. I know the West Coast guys, what is it? So it's 12:46 West Coast. I apologize, just trying to fit it in. So this is probably the best time for me. I figured Saturday, a lot of you might not be working. So high voltage, what's going on? Travis is here from Wisconsin, great state of cheese. We love you. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Mike, got your beer also. That's good. You know, I mean, guys, it's Saturday. It's for the boys, right? Why not a little light beverage, you know? Sean is here. More echo where you are now. I wouldn't doubt that. Got a lot going on. But how is the sound? Is the sound good? What is this? What do we got going on here? Ah, dude, it's already tearing. Man. Got a little fuzz there I got to cut off. All right, we're going to leave that out for now. Joseph, what's going on? Mark says, coming with good news, 2022. Nothing yet, buddy. Nothing yet. I would love to. I wouldn't have waited to put the live stream up. If I was coming with good news of the 2022, we would have been doing something right away. David, how you doing, bud? Christopher is in the house. Chris from Michigan is here. Great state of Michigan. Eric says, doing well, thanks. Reg is here. Finally caught a live stream. North Carolina in the house. Yes. So I did something different today before we go any further. You got to let me know if you like it or not. I put up it's called the community post on my channel, basically saying I would be doing a live stream today. Is that what you guys want to see more often, or do you like the surprise factor of it? You just got to make sure you hit the notification bell. I don't always know when I'm doing a live stream. I just knew today I would have some time right about now. So I put up the warning for you guys, just in case you wanted to stop by. GF, what's going on? After months of searching, I finally was able to place a down payment on a 2021 Tundra Platinum, exactly how I wanted it. Had to get that V8 before it was gone. Absolutely. So how did you configure your Platinum? We would love to know. Phil, what's going on, buddy? Santa Cruz, California. What's the temperature over there right now, dude? I'm rocking like 55 degrees, which is like summer temperatures here, so I'm pretty happy. C. Pesci, we are having, what do you think it is? What do you think this is? Before I tell you, he wants to know what kind of beer this is. You let me know. Let's see how well. Rode says, what's going on, Mark? How you doing, bud? I've been well. TRD cold air intake or S&B? I'll be honest with you. I have the TRD cold air intake. I've had it a long time. But I think if I was to try another cold air intake, I'm going to try S&B. Because it seems like everybody gets those and really likes them. And I'd like to try something a little bit different. Good thing about the TRD is you don't mess with your warranty on your truck. It's a Toyota part. You're protected by the TRD warranty and everything. So that's kind of the way to go. TRD one looks cool. It's easy to install. One thing I always say about cold air intakes, when you get something from TRD, you're getting something that's meant for your Tundra. It's built for your Tundra. When you get something from like a K&N or an S&B or a Volant, stuff like that, a lot of those are built to many different applications. And sometimes there's adjustments that need to be made and everything to fit your vehicle. The best part about that TRD one, it's meant, engineered, built for your Tundra. And that is something that always kind of sticks in my head, when I buy these parts. Not because of the channel whatsoever, just because of being a Tundra owner for as long as I have. I truly like the TRD parts. It's just the way I am. I like the TRD dual exhaust because it gives that good growl without being obnoxious. I like the TRD intake for all the reasons I just said. TRD makes good parts. They look good. Whatever they're supposed to do, they function well. I like all of it. If there was something I didn't like, I would try something else. I've done Volant. I've done K&N. I've never done S&B. There was another one I did. Air Raid. I did an Air Raid. I think there's still another one I did. AEM, but that wasn't on a Tundra. I've done quite a few cold air intakes, and as long as you keep your mind right on what you're going to get from them, you won't be disappointed. They're not cheap. A lot of people expect these massive horsepower gains. If you buy it with this in mind, you will be happy. It's going to give you more engine bay noise, usually a good sound. And the throttle response, depending on the one you get, usually kicks up a little bit. But other than that, sometimes in the mid-range of the gears, maybe going third to fourth, if you're going, up to speed pretty good, you really do feel it a little bit. But that might be, one of those seam of the pants feelings. But go into it with low expectations and you will enjoy it. If you're looking for real, actual horsepower, you got to do something like tune your truck or add a supercharger and then a tune. And that's when you're putting real power down to the rear wheels. That's how you get real power. Cold air intake, if you did like a cold air intake and a dual exhaust, like a true dual exhaust, and then got that tuned, you'd gain some horsepower there. But just straight out of the box cold air intake, you're not going to get much. 5 to 10 horsepower maybe. And that's at the flywheel. By the time it gets to the rear wheels, probably 2 or 3, which you won't feel. So do it for the right reasons. That little bit of noise, in the engine bay, the look of the engine bay, because I know the TRD cold air intake looks fantastic. The S&B has that clear top on it so you can see down into the filter. Do it for the right reasons and then you won't be too disappointed. One thing you should know, a lot of you do know, these cold air intakes, they're not cheap, just like everything else in the world today. It's expensive, $250 to $500 plus sometimes. I think the cold air intake for TRD is roughly $475. So if you get it, use Sparks Parts so you can get the TundraDude34 promo code and at least save 5% on it. But yeah, I've used a lot of them. I enjoy the TRD. I think next time we'll try S&B, but you guys can point me in that direction. Right now there won't be a next time because my next move I make is the next generation Tundra. So who knows what they'll come out with then. Okay, sorry for that slight rant. Got to take a sip here. By the way, while I'm taking this sip, where are you guys coming from today? And welcome aboard. Thanks for being here. Middle of the day Saturday. Happy to see you. Just report where you are in the world today. The guys who have been here a long time automatically do it. I love that. But I'd like to see, let's see who's winning. Usually Texas and California and Canada are, the strongholds for this channel when it comes to the live stream. We shall see. Let's see. Cast Iron, how you doing, buddy? Do you think there will be a non-turbo option in the next generation Tundra? I haven't heard anything non-turbo, like naturally aspirated. The only two that I've heard of that are being talked about heavily is the V6 twin turbo and a hybrid version of the V6. So I haven't heard anything about naturally aspirated whatsoever, not one time. So I'm thinking those two options. But that's, things can change, things can be different. Who knows? David said, yes, Facebook page post beforehand. I should have did it on Facebook too. I didn't even think of that. Eric said, any idea what the payload might be on the new Tundra? I don't know. There are no numbers out there yet, but it will be significantly better than what we have right now. That's the things that Swears and the team are attacking, I know for sure. MPG, these are the things you guys have complained about for a long time. MPG, tow capacity, payload capacity, right there, okay? There will be a lot better numbers, for sure. One thing before we go any further you should know right now, it's going to be Burp City, so I apologize. Bloomin' Onion, it's hanging out. Bloomin' Onion all day right here, so I apologize in advance. Let's see. Okay, Phil says 63 here at the moment, not bad at all. Rusty says dry filter or oil. It's one of those things where there's things out there, people that always say, like, don't get oiled because it could mess with your mass airflow sensor and everything like that. I feel like a lot of those problems come when you re-oil your own filter. You got to make sure you do it right. I've used, so many different cold air intakes over the years, and most of them have been the oiled ones. I never had an issue whatsoever. So I think you could go either way. With the oiled one, I think if you care about horsepower numbers that are written on the boxes, the oiled ones usually have a little bit more horsepower, like as per what the rating will be. But don't forget, I give K&N a salute because they always take the cold air intake, they try it on the Tundra, and then they give you the dyno chart, and that's really how you know what you'll gain. But like I said, the TRD or any cold air intake won't give you a massive power gain. And the way you can always tell this, keep this in mind, point of reference going forward. A cold air intake, $475, right? A supercharger, Magnuson supercharger, you're talking like $7,000. Now the Magnuson supercharger is going to give you like 150 horsepower gain for $7,000. So how can a cold air intake give you 30, 40, or 50? It can't. Look at the price difference there. So that's the way you got to go with it. Nope, no Yingling here, sir. Nope. Sam Adams, no. No, it's cheaper than that. Come on now. Let's see. Guard, how you doing, buddy? Hey, make sure you type your question again from that message earlier because I can't seem to get to them right now because I can't go off of this chat. Dan, how you doing? Genuine Draft, no, sir. Cal, what's going on, buddy? Canadians in the house here. Smash the like button, he says. I totally agree with you. Mike says, I'm TRD dual exhaust and intake installed by me. Easy. They both are easy. I installed my TRD intake on all my trucks. The TRD dual exhaust, the last time I installed one was on my 2014 and on a friend's 2016. Literally take off and bolt on. Super easy. As long as you have some kind of a lift. We were under the truck in 2014. That was a pain. Dan wins. It is a Coors Light, the silver bullet, ladies and gentlemen. Delicious and less filling. There you go. See, Pesci says, Amstel or Stella? No, sorry, Bob. Doug, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you checking on the parking lights for me. Not only did I check on the parking lights for you, Doug, every time I find myself facing windows, like on a bank or something like that, I try all different light settings, and it's just the LED that goes all the way around the daytime running light. That's it, no matter what. Bubby says, PBR, we're not in high school or college anymore, pal. Joe, my buddy won, what did he win from PBR? That was hilarious. Snowboard boots. You know those snowboard boots that you wear that connect you into the snowboard? What a random thing to win. Joseph says, hi, Mark. How you doing, Joseph? Just had my Tundra serviced at Leah Toyota in Rockland County, New York. They had at least 6 new Tundras for sale, including a TRD Pro. All right, rock and roll. I would think Leah is the way you pronounce that. Rockland County. Cool. I grew up in Westchester County right next door, so that's kind of cool. 6 new Tundras, including a TRD Pro, is rare to see nowadays. Will, what's going on? Made my 4Runner purchase yesterday. Congratulations. What did you get? What trim did you get? I'd like to know. Bubby says, thoughts on TRD Supercharger, and you're in New Mexico? I think it's awesome. They stopped making it in 2015. It became discontinued then. But Magnuson, the company that made the TRD Supercharger, continues to make the Supercharger without the TRD logo on it. I had one in my 2017. It was a great experience with it. Something different, I'll tell you that much. If you have the means, check it out. It's not cheap. At the end of the day, people ask us all the time, with the Supercharger and install and everything, how much did it cost? It was around $9,000 to $9,500 out the door with everything. Tundi says, Fresno, California in the house. David is in Alberta, Canada. Let's see. Cast Iron is Minnesota. John, what's going on? Washington State. Mike is here from Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Fellow New Jerseyan. Hello, sir. Dan is in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. Enrique, how you doing? Mark just stopped in for a quick hi. You are at work right now. Why, thank you for stopping in and saying hello, good sir. You have a good day at work. Don't get in trouble, all right? But I appreciate you watching. Eric is in Minnesota. Minnesota's winning right now. Pesci is in Chicago. Go Cubs, I guess. Doug is in Kansas. Todd is in New Jersey. New Jersey, putting up the strong showing today. That is awesome. Pulling Guard is in Salem, Massachusetts. German Shepherd country. Gotta love the German Shepherds. Gotta love them. Absolutely. I love your German Shepherd too, Mr. Guard. Absolutely. Especially that picture you put up yesterday with him tilting his head. You're literally the main point in us about to purchase a German Shepherd. My wife never wanted one, But since your pictures have come up, doing work for me, brother. Thank you. Senna, what's going on? Checking in from Southern Ontario, Canada. See, Canada's here, boys. Canada is here. They don't mess around. They bring everyone. And that's good. See, Canada? We're sitting here now. So, look. You got the picture. I don't know if you can really see it. You got the pictures of me playing hockey up here. You got Johnny Van Beesbrook right here. It's a lot of hockey going on. So you should feel good. Let's see. I got lost. Eastern Tennessee in the house for Sean. Always good, Sean. Sean, how you liking your Pro, buddy? Let everybody know. John says, which version will you be getting of the next generation Tundra? I'm guessing you're asking. Hybrid all the way. I want to see what this hybrid is all about. And looking at how like the Ford F-150 hybrid is and everything, you know, hybrid always brings a lot of like big horsepower numbers and things like that. I want to test that, all right? No one's better at hybrids than Toyota. How long has the Prius had a hybrid? Look at all these vehicles with the hybrid engines in them. It's going to be awesome to see what they do with the Tundra, you know, with a hybrid engine, and I'm definitely going for it. Will it be cheap? Probably not. Let's be honest. Hybrid engine, ground-up remodel, it's not going to be cheap. Prices, we don't know yet, but it's just not going to be cheap. But I'm ready to pay. Just make sure you guys watch the ads and help me out so I can afford this. All right, back at it. Aaron is in Hunterdon County, New Jersey. New Jersey is really here today. I don't think we've ever had this many New Jersey people on, just me. So that's cool. Welcome aboard, boys. Armpit of America in the house. Mike says Bud Light. Walter says Bud Light. David said Bud Light. No Bud Light. Not bad, though. I have that on the golf course a lot. I don't know why. Gibson says, do you think they will do anything different with the 1794 edition for 2022? Gibson, listen carefully. All of you, listen carefully. All right? This is what I heard. This is a rumor going on. I hope this rumor's not true. Please know that going forward. I heard a rumor. There won't be a 1794 in the next gen. There'll be a different kind of top luxury trim, which would be very disappointing to me because you guys know how much I love the 1794. So I don't know if that's real or not, but I heard that a while ago. So keep that in mind. Now my hopes is this. If they do scrap the 1794 and it's a new like premium trim, I hope those tan seats, heated and cooled, are available because I love them. So let's hope that's a wrong one though. I wouldn't get rid of the 1794. It's all about what it means, all right? And the trivia question of the day. Let's see who gets this right. What is the meaning of the 1794 edition Tundra? What does that 1794 mean? Go. Impress me, people. Come on. You want to drive this truck, you got to know the history of it, right? Okay. Gilmer says from California, what do you think about the off-road shocks versus TRD Pro and the height? Well, if you're saying off-road shocks, you mean the Bilsteins, the ones that are on the TRD off-road package. They're not bad. You just got to know what you're getting. I say this when I walk the lots all the time. With the TRD off-road package, you're getting Bilsteins that are meant for like your fire roads. You're very light off-roading. Maybe you go down the sand, you know, throw a rod in the water, something like that. Not for Moab, not for insane rock climbing or like intense off-roading. Just know what you got when you get it. The TRD Pro Suspension, that's for, you know, the same thing I just said right now, and maybe a little bit more extreme. When it was built, someone was asking me this the other day. The TRD Pro was made for high-speed desert running, Baja type stuff, okay? So that is meant to, you know, take that high-speed off-road, take the bumps. You got the remote reservoirs on there. So, you know, it's a little bit more of a higher quality shock. But at the end of the day, if you're doing basic off-roading and fire roads, like I always say, gravel roads, if you work on a farm with it and it's not too intense, TRD off-road package is amazing, guys. You know that. And another question, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if anyone will ask this today or not, but just to put it out there. How do you get Army Green on a 2021? It has to have a TRD off-road package, TRD Sport, or the Trail Edition. When I say it has to have a TRD off-road package, it has to be SR5 TRD off-road, Limited TRD off-road, or 1794 TRD off-road. You can't get them in any other configurations. TRD Sport also, but that's only in one configuration. And the 1790, I think I said 17. Oh, and the Trail Edition, excuse me. Okay, moving on. Glenn says, 82 here in Tampa, home of the Super Bowl and Stanley Cup champions. Although I was pretty pumped to see Tom Brady win it. It's the Islanders year, though, baby. New York Islanders, let's go. I made sure it was magnetic gray, has a moonroof spray on bed liner, yep. Remote tailgate lock and dual, TRD exhaust with black chrome tips. It did have the TRD rear sway bar, but I removed it because ... Oh, I'm lifting the truck and swapping the suspension 3 weeks from when I get it. Since it won't be stock height anymore, the sway bar will restrict the suspension too much. Correct, sir. Good call. Good move. Aaron says, Sapporo, Japanese, trucks and beer. Okay. Well, let's have a sip of that. I mean, I don't know. Emmanuel says, if you had a second choice on an exhaust for your Tundra, what would my choice be? I like BA muffler. I like Keith and his team over there. I had a what he calls the TRD dual replacement system on my Platinum, and it was good. Again, not obnoxious, just a little bit deeper of a tone than the TRD. But Keith is a genius. He's a mad scientist. Go check him out, BA Mufflers, Dirty Deeds Industries. He will get you exactly what you want as far as sound. And he has great systems. He has a budget system that's a little bit cheaper. You could save 5% using the promo code TundraDude34 over at Sparks with that budget system. But if you want some of his other stuff, go check out his website, BA Muffler. He will talk to you himself. Keith Cardy is the owner. He will talk to you and get you into exactly what you want. He's all about customer service. So keep that in mind. But that's what I would go with. Really good systems. We had the budget system on my dad's 2018, and like I said, my 2017 had that TRD replacement system. Very good system. Back in the day, I had a Flowmaster custom. It was like a custom system built, 3-inch piping, 2 Flowmaster 40 single shots mounted under the driver's seat. Now that was loud. Now my 25-year-old self loved that, but not now. Too loud, too loud. It all depends on what you want, and that's why we have all these options out there, thankfully. Any thoughts on replacing the tail light, says Snow Thunder. How you doing, buddy? No, I'm good on the stock tail lights. I had the wind jets back on my 2016 Pro, and I liked them, but they weren't bright enough in the light. So it was getting hit by direct sunlight. They weren't very bright, and that it wasn't a problem, but to me it was a problem. It had me thinking someone was gonna, rear end the truck all the time. But they have since improved that, and I got a smoked lens, which was stupid. Should have got the clear lens. There's a lot of great options out there from a lot of great companies. But by this point, I'm pretty much certain, we'll say, that the next generation will have LED taillights. So I'm just going to wait at this point. But the Windjet ones were nice. They were really nice. And if you go back on my Instagram like a long time, you could see some pictures I have up on my 2016. But for now, I'm going to wait. PBR is definitely cheaper. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If I was going that level, just give me Bush Light. Bush. When is the new Tundra going to be released already? I don't know. Still hearing released to dealerships at the end of this year, like the normal. As far as an actual reveal, I don't know. Just being real, I don't know. It's usually Chicago Auto Show, and that was pushed back. I think they're saying the Chicago Auto Show, some are saying it's happening in the spring, but then I read elsewhere that there is no date yet. So I don't know if they're waiting for that. I don't know if they're waiting every year they do like a dealers meeting, like a dealer principal meeting, that kind of thing. I don't know if they're waiting for that. So there's a lot of question marks right now. The minute I know, you'll know. That's for sure. Jeff says, can you sell me a new Tundra? Dealerships in South Texas can't seem to get any, and I live 100 miles from where they build. Or where they build them, I'll say. I'll correct the grammar. I'm not a salesman. I'm not a salesman at all. What you should do, Jeff, though, is go onto a website like Auto Trader or something and just do a nationwide search for the Tundra you want. They can do, the sale over the phone, the paperwork, online, email, all that, faxing. They can have the vehicle shipped right to you. So that is totally a common thing now. Shipping prices are not high like they were way back in the day. There's even some, I don't remember the name of the website, but they'll bid for your business for shipping to get you a lower rate. So keep that in mind, but that's your best bet to go on. If you're looking for something and you can't find anything around, you just go online and open up. I think normally, like if you go on Auto Trader, it'll give you like 25 miles in your 25-mile radius of what you're looking for. Open that up to nationwide and just see what's out there. You might be able to find exactly what you want, not have to settle at all. I already read that one. Joseph says, also moving to Florida in mid-March. I will be towing a 4,500-pound trailer with my 2020 SR5 off-road double cab. We'll let you know how it goes, about 1,100-mile trip. I think you'll be fine. So if it's a double cab and it's an SR5 off-road, I'm guessing it's a 4x4. So I think your tow rating is around 9,800 pounds. You should be good to go. GF, yes, hi from, I'm not going to say that because of, you know, the way all the rules are now, but yes. Hello from Cali, we'll say. Snow is in Bedford, Massachusetts. How many mass holes we got here today? Which is my favorite line to say to you guys, and it's all in fun. Please relax. Dwayne says, would a dealership be willing to install the Magnuson Supercharger? Curious what it does to warranties. Okay, I'll give you this real quick, but you got to look into it before you spend the money and make sure, cross your T's, dot your I's, and look into everything, okay? I'm going to go off of what I went through with mine. I had mine done at the dealership I bought my truck at back then, which was Galt Toyota in Endicott, New York. There are dealerships that will install it, and there are dealerships that will not. All right, you got to find the right dealership. As far as warranty goes, Magnuson gives you a warranty with the Supercharger that's supposed to cover everything you're going to avoid with putting in the Supercharger. So go onto the Magnuson website. There is the whole warranty thing. Read it all. Read it. I don't care how long it is. Read it before you spend the money and know what you're getting into before you do anything. All right, hold on. We need a sip, boys. We need a sip. Everyone, if you're here and you have a drink, let's go. Sip it. All right, moving on. Let's see. Real quick, Dwayne, ton of dealerships out there will install it. If you're anywhere near Sparks Toyota in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, they do it all the time. David said, stuck in a hotel for work in Illinois. Okay, well, at least you're here, buddy. At least you got some Wi-Fi and we're rocking and rolling right now. Good stuff, sir. Sometimes we gotta work, but at least they put you up, hopefully in a good hotel, too. Jimmy says, I'm back. Welcome back, Jimmy. Mike says, love Quebec. Absolutely, there you go. Paul says, enjoying your show from Nashville, Tennessee. 1794 in white, and I'm jealous. Is that a TRD 1794 or a regular one? Do you have the big chrome-clad wheels or the TRD off-road wheels? We shall see. Hold on. Oh, the onion. It's just nothing but blooming onion. It's so good, but the rest of the day, I'm done. I'm just done. Burping onion. Dan says, should I trade in my 2017 TRD Pro? I think at this point, wait until the next gen comes out. I don't remember what color you have. Are you a cement guy? If you had Barcelona Red, somebody asked me this the other day, should they trade in their Barcelona Red 2017 TRD Pro? And I said, no, I wouldn't. If it was me, I wouldn't. That's a rare color. That's one of the rarest Pros you can get. It wasn't heavily advertised because that was the year of cement. So no one really talked about that TRD Pro Barcelona Red, but it looks oh so good. Andrew says, I'm thinking the lapel mic is off. Someone let me know how the sound is real quick. And I'm way behind. I'm about 10 minutes behind, so I'll see it in a minute. So make sure you say the mic is good or the mic is bad. Let me know. Andrew says, Mount Vernon, Illinois, enjoying my DC SR5 off-road. Good stuff, bro. Welcome aboard. Oh, blooming onion again. David says, JLC Ranch in Texas. We're starting to get to that. Good. Park is here. What's going on? Cal says, 1794 is the year the farm was founded where the plant is built. Very good. Very, very good. 1794, the year. Yep, okay, so I'll pass all those. Yes. Callan, yep, you guys win. Aaron says it, the ranch. Yes, very good, very good. I'm glad you guys know that. So that's the reason, and it's the Western theme. Every brand has a Western theme. So I really hope that rumor is just that, a rumor, and we see the 1794 again because I'm in love with that. I would trade my Pro literally right now for a 1794 TRD off-road. Not with one change. Just straight trade, no money difference or anything. Go, take it, give me that. That's how much I love the 1794, for real. Sean says, I love my 19 Pro, but I've about talked myself into grabbing one of the new trucks just because. Yes, we've been waiting so long for it. Just waiting for the introduction. I'm with you, buddy. Oil cooled, what's going on? What is the most comfortable on-road suspension upgrade for non-Pro Tundras? Bilstein 6112 or something else. So aftermarket, the 5100s, the 6112s, the adjustable shocks are what people always talk about as good ride comfort. If you're talking that come on the Tundra, I always felt like if you don't want to talk about the Pro suspension, I always felt that the TRD off-road suspension is actually very, very comfortable. My dad had the regular limited suspension with the 20-inch wheels, and that wasn't so good. That was a little bit rough, but Yeah, I like the TRD off-road package, but yeah, check out those adjustable shocks. If anyone wants to call out a suspension that is good for on-road travel, aftermarket that you've put on your Tundra, and you want to help out oil-cooled, go for it. Comment below. Buster says, all 74 people should hit the like button. There's 85 of you now. I hope you'll hit the like button. And by the way, thank you once again for being here. It's great to see all of you. Random time, I know. It's how we roll. What do we get for winning? Here you go. High five, baby. You got it. That's what you get. Mike says, will they offer a USMC green? LOL, no Army green for me. I always felt like they should have called it military green. Military green. Why Army green? That's just me, though. That's just me. You know, it's actually something. I can't turn around without the mic falling off. Let me just make sure I'm right before I say it. Of all the things I have going on up here, I have Army and stuff. I think there's a Navy one up there, too. I don't have Marines. I got the Coast Guard. There's no Marines up there. You guys got to represent. All right, we know that. Hey, Michael says, hey, Mark, greetings from Iowa. I want to move to Iowa. Hi, Mike. Todd says, just flipped 120,000. When should the transmission be flushed? Todd asked a question that is one of those questions that everyone has a different answer for. The first thing that should be said is you should follow your manual whenever it says. Other people say never flush the transmission fluid. And on the third one, what we're going to do is we're going to ask everyone what they believe. So let's ask it again. Everyone got to help Todd out here. He just flipped 120,000 miles on his Tundra. When should the transmission be flushed? Help him out. What do you think? Go. And I will get there. And what are we on? We're on 4:06 p.m. on the comments, and it's 4:15, so I'm catching up. Soap, what's going on? Only thing about the TRD Pro I don't like is the name Pro. Sounds gimmicky, in my opinion. Okay. Pro what? Professional Baja Racer? I wish they would come up with a different name. I feel you. I'll be honest with you. When they came out with the TRD Pro, I heard there was like an upgraded TRD coming out. I was a little like, I would have done something a little bit different, but it's grown on me. Mike says, gotta go. New couch. Bye, guys. Good luck with your new couch. I hope you got a great deal on it. So many good deals this time of year on furniture. Travis says, why buy a fully loaded Tundra with the hybrid when you could buy a tri-motor Cybertruck for the same price? I'm a Tundra channel, so I'm going that direction. I want to see what Toyota has to offer, and I believe in Mike Swears and his team and what they could give us. So that is definitely the way I'm going. For me. GF says, have you ever thought about putting AJT design products in your truck? I think I have some around here somewhere. But I never put them on, and I think the reason, they were for my 2017, but I don't hate the interior look at all. That's the problem. As far as blacking out what's left in there, I just don't hate it. And that was the problem with the Platinum. Everything in the Platinum was black and silver, and it kind of had that theme on the interior, so I just left it alone. But that was really my reason then. Bloomin' Onion Delicious. Okay, I also had Bloomin' Fried Chicken. I strongly suggest you guys try that out. I'm going into month 3 of no red meat. So I'm only doing chicken, turkey, and seafood right now. So when I go to Outback, I usually get a steak. Lately, I've been getting this Bloomin' Fried Chicken. You should check it out. It's very good. Sound is fine. That's good to know. Bay, what's going on? Went off-roading in my 2020 TRD Pro for the first time. Desert terrain with sand and rocks. Felt it in the steering wheel. Is that normal? Anytime I've ever gone off-road with any vehicle, I always feel it in the steering wheel. I think it just depends on the level you feel it in the steering wheel. You do want a little bit of that driver feedback, especially if you're going over uneven pavement and rough pavement like that. So, should be good. I mean, if it's insane, you might want to get it looked at. But if you're just feeling it a little bit, sounds normal. Snow says Mike is good. Thank you, buddy. Joe says Missouri. Show me state. Absolutely. Red says Mike's good. Okay, good. Paul says my white 1794 is a TRD, of course. Why would I ask such a dumb question? I feel you on that one, bud. All right, we're gonna hold on. Jolene, you're next. We got to do a little refill. So here's to all you guys out there. Let's add the emergency services and the military of the United States and Canada. May God protect them at all times. We're sitting in this chair again. For you guys that have been around a long time, this chair has been with me for a long time. Hate it. Never buy them. If you're a gamer, just get something else. They're not comfortable. It's terrible, which is why I was doing all my live streams over there for so long. So I'm going to be up in your face for a minute because I got to refill this thing. So bear with me. I can't read the questions because the questions pop up on my phone. I have it set up for that. That right there is really signed by Billy Joel. That is the Stranger record. Still in its original wrapping, just saying. I'm very proud of that. So we're about to taste the Rockies again. Here we go. We put it into the TundraDude34 mug to make it easier on everything. If you're a brand and you're not going to give me any pay, I'm not going to help you out. That's a lie. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Which is pretty funny. Here's something you guys may not know. Somebody asked me this the other day. Do I ever get sponsorship offers by doing this channel? All the time. All the time. But I only want to sponsor the companies that I use and support. I don't want to just sponsor something to sponsor something. So like Toyota Outfitters, I have the promo code with them because I buy stuff from Toyota Outfitters. So yeah, I want a promo code with them. It's all the official TRD, Toyota, and Toyota racing apparel. Can't go wrong. Sparks Parts. I was ordering from Sparks for years before I started this channel. So yeah, I support them. I want to help them out. That's the way I do things. But I get hit up all the time. I mean, if it was a brand that I know was reputable and, you know, a lot of you guys use, that's one thing. But if it's something random, no thanks. I would say a few a week. A few a week I turn down. Depends on the week, of course. Jolene is up. Anyone notice much difference between running E10 and E15 gas versus running non-ethanol gas in terms of mileage and power? All right, I'm going to read that again. Jolene says, anybody notice much difference between running E10, E15 gas versus running non-ethanol gas in terms of mileage and power? All right, let's see what we got. GF says, go for the King shocks. Pricey, but the best shocks you can get. Works good on and off-road. Very pricey. Very, very pricey. My 17 TRD Pro is Alpine White. See, white is the best color to get on the Pro, just for the fact that I still think the white with the black accenting looks amazing. And if you're someone that's going to do upgrades like better tires and small things here and there, it's a great platform to start on. That's just me. The problem is I love all these trucks, okay? It's very hard for me to hate everything. One of my favorite packages that's available out there, the SX package. Okay? That's like a bare bones truck, body color, everything. Got the gloss black wheels. It's nice to get in something that looks like a Pro, but you're going to spend $15,000 less. That's a great idea. I like all these trims. There's good and bad in every trim. Sal, what's going on? Just purchased my first TRD Pro this week and was able to get it for $3,000 below MSRP. Before we go any further, that's awesome. And I can honestly tell you from the 5 years of doing this channel, I have never heard such a great deal on a TRD Pro because they all sell for MSRP or above. So keep this truck forever. It's white with the upgraded tires, spray and bed liner, oval step bar, and a few other extras. Wow. What did you pay? What was your out the door price? I'd love to know. Snow says, I can send you my fire department patch. Represent the mass hole firefighters. You need to, buddy. And you'll be the patch that ends up down here for a little while until I get another one of those. But I'm going to get another one of those real soon because I feel bad for everyone that's not up there yet. But absolutely. Do it, man. Firefighters, baby. Way to go. Thanks for protecting us every day. Dwayne says, I flush my transmission every 50,000 miles, but I tow a lot. If I didn't tow, I do it every 80,000 miles. So there you go. Dennis says, 2,000 Tundra with 245,000 miles. Just ordered another Tundra with late March delivery, keeping 2,000 for farm activities. I love it, dude. Dennis, you should definitely email me, TundraDude34@gmail.com. We should do a fan feature on your truck. That's a lot of miles. GF says, if you have never flushed your transmission fluid before, don't do it. Those metal shavings in there are keeping it from slipping. If you flush it, it may or may not start slipping. See, I told you everybody has a different view on this. We did the what are you drinking today? It's the Rockies, baby. Come on. Colorado's finest. Delicious. Sunny D, Sunny D. I wish it was Sunny D. I used to love that stuff. David says, I've asked a question on a couple of pages, and is it possible to change out the chrome door handles? That's my only roadblock. Does the dealership have to do any programming? I have no idea. So you have the handles that are on the 2020 and up that have the like the keyless entry stuff, right? That have the little notches on the top that you can put your fingers on to lock and unlock. They do sell. Well, yeah, they sell. What do they have on the Pro? The Pro is all black. It's like a matte black. They have different colored ones, but you have to take that in. I think you have to get that programmed, and it's a lot more expensive. Just keep that in mind. For that one with the keyless entry setup, I would definitely bring that to the dealership. I wouldn't mess with that in case you mess something up. Oh, bloomin' onion. Every time I burp, I'm saying it. It hurts so good. Todd says, anyone interested in a suspension lift? BDS, I highly recommend. Also, their sister company, Zone. So there you go. Tukes, what's going on, buddy? Snow Thunder, another mass firefighter here. There you go. Tukes, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. You're up here somewhere, bud. Tukes got his badge up here. There it is, right down here. Tukes, that's you, where my hand is, right? That yellow one. There you are, buddy. Representing. Let's see. EP says, I'm excited to know what the new colors will be for 2022. I'm hoping for a dark navy ocean blue. Thanks for the great channel. EP, I appreciate you being here, and I totally agree with you. We need a navy blue color for the Tundra, like my wife has on her 4Runner. I don't understand why they don't have that. They did in the first gen, or not the first gen, but the 07 to 13 gen had a nice navy blue. Bring it back. Roland, what's going on, buddy? Enjoying another live stream? Well, I'm happy to have you here, buddy. Here's what you're going to get from today's live stream. A couple adult beverages, we're hanging out, and we're burping bloomin' onion from the Outback visit I just had earlier today. That's today's live stream. It's going to be fun. Hey, Mark, how's the family? Been a while. Tori, how you been, buddy? How's Utah treating you? Family's good on this end. Hope you're well over there. Appreciate you being here. Todd said Coors Light. He would be right. Tuke said, Mark, it's time for Toyota Texas hats to be available for sale. Not a mesh hack, though. Well, this is kind of a mesh hack, right? They're sweet. I believe this is from, and you could check this out. Don't quote me on this. Just a lot of people ask about the Toyota Texas stuff. I think there's a gift shop at TMMTX, and they have them there. If you want to put a call out to them, see if they have any. Paul says the 1794 Toyota Tundra side is the founding of the Texas ranch. Yep, you're right, buddy. Snow says, hell yeah, Turks. There you go. Julio, what's going on? Hello, TD. And to everyone from Anchorage, Alaska is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Mesh back, sorry. Nope, mesh back we have. Yep, I would like an actual hat. A lot of the Toyota hats, if you want to see them real quick, because I'm all caught up on my comments, guys, which is always a good thing. A lot of the Toyota hats, like this is from Christian Eckes, the NASCAR driver. Mesh back, though. A lot of them have mesh on them. I'll show you one more here. I have not had the Steve Austin beer yet. Was that Broken Skull Ranch? But I'd like to, so I can start talking like Steve Austin and giving stunners. They always have the mesh back on these things. If you get the hats directly from Toyota Outfitters, they have a lot of hats that they don't have the mesh back, but they have like the adjustable part. You don't see fitted a lot, which I like fitted. I like fitted a lot. All right, wow, we're all caught up. That's pretty cool. And we've been on this thing 43 minutes. It doesn't feel like 43 minutes. It's going fast. Yes, so it's good to be back down here again. Let me ask you a question, now that we're here and we're all caught up. So for the people who come to these live streams all the time, do you like it down here in the pit, or do you like when I sit where I normally sit doing the live stream? Help me out. I want to make this viewing pleasure better for you. I feel like the best thing I ever did was get this mic, right? And then I can sit away from the screen a little bit, and I don't have to be up on top of you touching the screen. I just use my phone for this. Hogan figure. Yeah, we got, wait, you can't see it in the shot. Hogan lunchbox up there, though. Oh, he's represented. He's always represented. All right, you're digging the pit? All right, so I'll just do them down here from now on. This is cool. I might change the decor a little bit. I mean, Kyle Petty's going to stay. My wife and I have to stay. That's from Disney World. That's some notepads. Independence Day things chilling. I might not change the decor. Okay. All right. Let's see. Paul is right on why the 1794 is called the 1794. Gotta love it. Tukes likes my spot. Good spot. My thing is this. I always want to make sure that whatever spot I'm in, those can always be shown. Because this channel is all about the emergency services and military. Oh my goodness. All day. Todd says, any experience with a pedal commander? Not me, but a lot of my viewers use a pedal commander and absolutely love it. Keep that in mind. I haven't actually ever heard any bad thing about the pedal commander. Wilmeister says, ended up with the TRD Off-Road Premium. CA markup on TRD is too expensive for my blood. I agree with you on that one, buddy. Nothing wrong with TRD Off-Road at all. TRD Off-Road's awesome. Congratulations. Big congratulations. Snow Thunder. Thunder. Do we know if the Toyota plant in San Antonio are back up and running after the Texas freeze? Selfishly wondering if my truck build will be delayed. I think they've been back up and running a while now, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything to the other direction, so, but I would say yes. Julio says they're out of Tundras in Alaska. That seems to be a common thing around the United States, even in Alaska. It's crazy. Tori says, did you change your mind about new tires on the TRD? I'm about to get new tires. Can't decide on which ones. I'm just waiting on the next gen at this point. Somebody asked me that this morning. They were like, I thought you said you're getting new tires. If I was going to keep the truck longer, I would. But this truck's going as soon as the next gen comes. And as far as tires go, the next question will probably be, what would I get? And I have my heart set on those wild peaks that everybody talks about. That is where I'd keep going. Tukes said, oh, wait, hold on. Sunny D says 2021 still take the TRD Supercharger. I think you need to have the tune. It's all about the tune with the Supercharger. If the Supercharger that they used when it said TRD and when it doesn't, there's a slight couple differences here and there. The Magnuson Supercharger now gives you a little bit more horsepower, but it is all about that tune. LMAO, Reg says, keep a burping. I will keep a burping, sir, because it's coming. It's just hanging out. Like 3 tums already, don't matter. Oh, I tried to purchase a winter knit hat at Outfitters, and it's not available until April. I noticed the newer items won't be available to ship for a month or so. Will the discount still be valid? Right now, the discount code is valid until the end of March, so through March. So I hope you're able to get it. I would definitely email them and make sure. I don't know if they'll extend it again. I just know for right now it's till the end of March. Cool, I've been leaning hard toward the Wild Peaks. Yes, why not, right? Something different. Pedal Commander is okay. I found the tow haul button does close to the same. There you go. One thing I always like to tell people, and again, I have no horse in this race or dog in this race, whatever that term is. I said that wrong. There's 2 companies out there you should definitely check out. DAP Tuning, right? And Orange Virus are the 2 that everybody talks about nowadays. You might want to check them out. I know as far as DAP Tuning, he can actually send you a tune, or you could go to his shop. I believe he's in Texas, and get your truck tuned by him. People rave about his work, so keep that in mind. Orange Virus seems to be what everybody is currently going after, which is another brand. I think, don't quote me again, I feel like I don't even know. I was going to say California, but I'm not sure. So if anyone has the answer to both of those, let us know so we know where we're going to try to get this truck tuned. Julio says, I mounted a Wild Peak all-terrain trail on my 2020 Honda Pilot, and I like the look. There you go, buddy. Tuke said, white letters or none. I'm leaning white letters for my next set of off-road tires. It depends what I had. With the Pro, no. The setup outside wouldn't make any sense to do it. But the good thing about the BFG KO2s that I had, and I'm sure all the tires do this, is they come, one side is white lettered, one side is black. So you can kind of pick which direction you want the tires to go on and go from there. The white lettering wouldn't have looked right on the Platinum either, though. So it's all preference, baby. It's all preference. EP says, would you like to see a bigger touchscreen on the 2022? Rumor has it, EP, that the touchscreen coming on the next generation Tundra will be class leading in size. Now, if that's the case, the Ram has a 12-inch screen right now. So that's insane to me. I'm actually happy with what's in there now. 8.1-inch screen. It does everything it needs to do, and it's not insanely large. This new one's going to look like an iPad in your dash, but it seems to be the way everyone's going. Tech is the new thing. Reg says, my son has Pedal Commander on his Wrangler and uses it in eco mode. Helps with gas mileage. There you go. Craig says, March incentive guess. I'm going to guess. Let's see. I will be doing a video on that as soon as they come out. I'm going to guess the incentives will be the same as this month. 2.9% for 60, 3.9% for 72, $1,000 cash back. Right around there. That's what I'm guessing. Feel free to guess as well. Hell yeah on the white letters works for me with a white Tundra. See, that's when it would look good. EP says, sweet, with 2 thumbs up. We like it. Any fears for the 2022? As a channel owner, whatever they come out with, I'm ready to go. If it's terrible, let's do it, because I'm going to buy it no matter what. And I want to show you guys all the things I like and dislike about it. There's not going to be 100% like rate. We're going to have things we want to work on, we want to talk about. So I'm looking forward to that quite a bit, just to see, you know, what's out there, what we can do with it, the things we like, the things we dislike. Are there any creaks, rattles, issues with the engine, issues with the transmission, issues with the transmission and the engine as far as driving down the road? Will the transmission be confused? There's rumors of a 10-speed transmission. There's just so much. I just can't wait. It could be the ugliest thing on the world. I'm buying it. I'm going to trade in my gorgeous, beautiful Army Green TRD Pro, and I'm buying it strictly for you guys. So I will spend the money so you don't have to. Where did I go? Oh, I got lost here. Hold on, there we go. Tuke said, at Tory, yeah, I'm a white letter guy too. Looks good on most trucks. Yep. Sunny D says, still waiting till, the 9th of April for your TRD Pro to be built. Okay, I hear that. EP says, I'm excited for the hybrid. Seems like it will have a great amount of horsepower. The rumor is pretty high. I think, don't quote me, around 500 horsepower is the rumor for the hybrid right now. Could be completely wrong on that, but we shall see. Totally sick of doing the rumor game. I will tell you that as a human being, not a channel owner. I'm just sick of waiting. I just want the thing to come out so we can talk about the stuff that's actually coming and not the guessing game. Mind you, I've been playing Ask Tori. Tori's been around the channel forever. Ask Tewksbury. He's been around the channel forever. I've been doing this, talking about the next generation Tundra for almost 3 years now. So we're ready. We're ready for this thing to come out. Done talking about it. All right, a little sip there. Now we're back to it. All right. Todd says, have you or anyone noticed brake pads burn up quickly on the Tundra? I have a Crew Max with 120,000 and I've already replaced the pads twice. Do you suggest larger calipers or pads? All right, I'm going to read this again from Todd. Anyone who wants to answer, go for it. If you've had your Tundra a long time, see how many times you replace your brake pads. Have you or anyone noticed brake pads burn up quickly on the Tundra? I have a Crew Max with 120,000 miles on it and have already replaced the pads twice. Do you suggest larger calipers, pads? Question mark. All right, help out Todd. Tuke said, Mark, I'm driving down to North Carolina to visit my cousin, who is a NASCAR engineer. If I didn't have the fam with me, I'd detour over your way. Well, sometime you should detour my way. But he's a NASCAR engineer, so get me a hat or something, dude. Hook me up. I'm just kidding. EP says, yes, we would love some facts. I agree, bro. I totally agree. And I want to give you those facts. But the facts aren't there right now. And that's the unfortunate thing. I know a lot of you guys get frustrated with rumors. But that's all we got right now. And I'm tired. I see some rumors that are out there that some people are putting out there. And they're just terrible. And they're not even slightly believable. And sometimes I have to do a squash video, which, I don't want to squash a rumor. I just don't want you guys thinking that way. One of the rumors that was going around a few weeks back was the Tundra would no longer be built in TMMTX in San Antonio, which is 1,000% false. The Tundra is staying in San Antonio. The Sequoia is coming to San Antonio. The Tacoma is going to be built full-time in Mexico. I think somebody just got it crossed up. I don't know. But I try to keep you guys with everything I know, and I try to separate the rumors from definitely plausible to completely ridiculous. And I don't make the videos on the completely ridiculous ones. So that's all we got for right now. I'll keep doing my thing. One of the funny things that I always see are those renderings that are out there. Like, people make pictures of what they think the Tundra will look like. And they're fun. They're fun to look at. They're fun to check out. It's fun to play around with. We got nothing, so might as well have a good time with it. But some of them, people believe, that's it. That's the Tundra. That's the one. Dude, it's like a Titan body. It always looks like a Nissan Titan to me, with like a front end that people took from a picture and tried to make what they think the front end will look like. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I do a lot of this lately when it comes to that stuff. Ready? I'm going to show you. Watch this. I do a lot of that. A lot of the head shakes. My neck muscles will be huge soon. Okay, what do we got? Wow, I'm way behind again. Craig says, hi Craig, I was at the dealership today looking, just can't pull the trigger on a 21 until I see the 2022. A lot of people are in the waiting game with you, brother. Big time. Tori says, what upgrades are you going to do on your new truck? I'm thinking 7-inch BDS lift, 35-inch tires, a topper. Go wild on the new one. Well, at first, I'm not going to do anything to the new one. I'll do little things here and there, but I want to go after the stock feel of it right away. I don't want to change everything completely. You got to remember, 90% of the people that watch this channel are going to want to know what it's all about when it comes to stock before I start, changing everything. They're going to want to know there's something up with the suspension that's going to be completely different. We're going to talk about that. I want to work on some of the stock stuff, but I plan to keep this truck for a while. So after maybe like a year of doing all the stock work and everything, depending on what you guys want, we'll start messing around with it a little bit. I'm wide open to anything. Jolene says, what will you buy if you have a choice between a twin turbo and a hybrid? Hybrid all the way. Steelers says, Steelers always champs. Nah. I wish the Giants would win a Super Bowl. Rear locking differential for the love of God. And he shouted it. And I think everyone here agrees with that. Tori says, I've got 72K on my original pads. Okay, good to know. Point Break in the house. Shaka bra. Surfing. What's up, Mark? You're still making half tons great again. That's the job of the channel. Make half tons great again. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, and I have to do a plug. Point Break just gave me an opportunity for a plug. So here we go. And make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit the subscribe notification bell so you know every time I put up a video. And we talk 2022 Tundra all the time. Check out that playlist. Look at all the rumors. There's been so many rumors in that whole playlist. Check it out. It's in chronological order from when I put it up, from the first rumor I got until whatever the last video on the next gen I made was. But so Point Break. We have shirts. All right, if you look under me right now, Teespring, okay? That is where I have the shirts that I make. We talk about the ones from Toyota, but I, TundraDude34 channel, make my own shirts as well. Two of the most popular ones right now, I Force, I Win, should be a picture under me. And the other one is the 2022 Tundra, Make Half Tons Great Again. Because that, my friends, is the job of the 2022 Tundra. We have this half-ton market. It's red hot, right? But you know what? It's not great. So it's time to make it great again. It's time for the game changer to come out. 2022 Tundra, Make Half Tons Great Again. My top selling shirt along with I Force, I Win. Check them out. And thank you for your patronage. Appreciate you. And thank you, Point Break, for allowing me to do that. Otto says, hey, Mark, just tuned in. How you doing, bud? Have you heard a rumor about V6 twin turbo only available at first and hybrid, not available till 23 or later? I heard a rumor that was more or less nothing confirmed, just somebody floating. Two things I heard floating. That the twin turbo would be the first engine out, and a hybrid may come later. I don't believe that. I think they'll both come together. I think they'll both be revealed together. Maybe the twin turbo comes out, and then a few months later, the hybrid, something like that. I don't think they'll separate it too much. Hold on, Outback burp. If you're just tuning in, I had a bloomin' onion at Outback, and it's just hanging out. I apologize. Excuse me. Yeah, I think they'll be released very close to each other. I don't see the benefit of waiting one or the other. The second thing that I heard is that maybe they don't release the Trd Pro until 2023. Do like a skip year like they do every once in a while when they do new gens and stuff and refreshes. And I don't know about that. I could see them doing that because that would stretch the interest of the next gen, but who knows? We shall see. I'm going to have to do that movie line in movie line 1 second. Let's see. Todd said, also, that's 120,000 highway miles. Rock and roll. Aaron says, well, he said, thanks, Matt. I mean, that's my brother. And it's funny you say thanks, Matt, because I've been called Matt my whole life. By my parents, by the corner store, by teachers, everywhere we grew up. This is how it went for me. Oh, hey, Matt, Mark. So I'm just going to act like you know me. But the name is Mark. But thanks for being here, Aaron. And I will answer all your Tundra questions, even the stupid ones. There is no stupid questions, never. WWE or AEW, Sonny D says. Well, I used to like WWF back in the day, but if I had to pick one now, AEW all the way. Movie reference, Super Troopers. Woo, you boys like Mexico? Great line, great movie. Not the best Broken Lizard movie, though. All right, moving on. Todd says, 7-inch BDS lift with 35s is the way to go. Rides like a Cadillac. Best 8K I spent. Rock and roll, bro. Bay says, just a little off topic, but who do you got for March? Kong or Godzilla? Going Godzilla. Let's go Godzilla. EP says, thanks for the great answers to our questions today. Keep up the great channel. EP, I appreciate you. It looks like you just gave 25 American dollars to the channel, and I appreciate that. That is going right to my next generation Tundra fund because I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to afford such an expensive truck, but I'm going to do it anyway. So thank you very much, EP, for your donation to the channel. Appreciate you. DH says, Mark, going with another Trd Pro or 1794 if still available? I have no idea. I'm going to let you guys decide what trim I get on the next generation Tundra probably. But if they hang like a 1794 Pro in front of me, it's going to be very tough. Because I told my wife this today. It's funny you bring that up. Let's put the phone down for a sec. This is funny. I balance a fine line here, right? So I do this channel a lot now. I don't know, almost 5 years I've done this channel now, right? So I want to buy the things you guys want. So if I was just a regular person that didn't have a Tundra YouTube channel, I'd still have my Supercharged Platinum, right? Because that's something you don't really trade in. The reason I got the 2020 is I knew I was getting the next gen when it comes, but I figured for about a year and a half, we could have something that's, you know, a Tundra with the most modern stuff on it. And of course, they don't upgrade the Tundra a lot, we know. But this has push-button start and the new N-Tune system and Apple CarPlay and shark fin antenna on the roof. And like it had a bunch of like stuff. I didn't have Toyota safety stents on my 2017. So I wanted to upgrade to what was there now. So I did that move, the 2017 to this Pro for the channel. But there's a fine line, right? So I want to buy what you guys want me to buy, but I'm also in love with the Tundra product. Outback. Sorry. I'm in love with the Tundra product, so as a fan, I always want to buy a certain trim, but I got to remember I have a Tundra channel too. So I'm blessed to have this channel, and I put priority on what you guys want over what I want. So that's kind of the way it goes for me, and I kind of just balance that. So if you guys tell me to get a plain Jane SR, I would do it just because, why not? Because I like to give you guys, the talking points and the fun. The best thing for me is to come on here and be able to talk to you guys and make videos and tell you what I'm, hanging out with the Tundra, what I like, what I dislike, what I wish it had, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know which direction I'll go with the next gen. I will ask you guys to have input in it. Of course, there are more than 25,000 of you now that are going to help me make this decision, and you're going to help me sign my life over for an $80,000 truck. Why not, right? You only live once, people, okay? You can't take the money with you. Cheers to having a good time. Delicious. And all these hobbies I have, everything's expensive. Bowling. You'd be surprised. Bowling's expensive. I don't have one bowling ball. I have like 60 bowling balls. You never know what bowling ball you'll need for what condition, right? Golf. Expensive. Toyota trucks. Expensive. But all fun. You only live once. I'm doing it. Point Break says, love the half-ton shirt, Mark. Gotta order me one. I appreciate you, buddy. We have many sizes available. Apology accepted, says Otto. Point Break says, you need to keep the beautiful Army Green Pro and get a next gen. Just saying, brother. Now, we're going to put the phone down again for that one. Point Break hitting the big ones right now. He's hitting some barrels. A little surfing reference there. I would love, that is the ultimate goal. Keep my current generation Trd Pro and get a next generation and directly compare them. But I'm being honest and real with you guys right now because that's how I always am. I can't afford both of those trucks. This truck is 56 grand. The next gen I'm thinking will be even more than that. They yield big payments. I would love to, but there's no way I'm going to be able to afford that, unfortunately. So we're going to have to base our decisions off of, I don't know. There's going to be some folks around me. I swear I'm going to start passing by people that have current gen, like the gen now, Tundras, and go up to them and be like, hey, I do a Tundra channel. Can I use your truck to review? Because I need to review it against what I just bought. Thanks. They're going to look at me like I'm crazy, but being real with you. The Trd Pro out there, not cheap. Next gen, probably won't be cheap. Oh, apology accepted for the... Okay, I'm going to say sorry and Outback every time. Yep, you said that. Okay. Tori says that's okay. Thanks to Matt and Marty. There you go. Seems like Matt is drinking PBR. I hate you. It's not PBR. It's not PBR. But one more funny thing. If you want a personal story here, you guys like all the personal stuff. So here's a mistake my parents made that they admit they've made, right? Miss you, Mom. My parents are Marty and Mary. And the kids are Matt, Mandy, Mark. All M's, and it's been an amazing life because of that. Sorry, Mark, no problem, Aaron. It's all good, brother. Josh says, just joined in and heard you talking about engine options. I hope Toyota's delaying the reveal because they heard us and are now trying to add a V8 as an option. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they would need a lot more time to do that, but we shall see. It's one of those things you always hope you're wrong on, Tori says, man, they better make the Pro special next time. Get those freaking Michelin tires off there. Agree. Sunny D says, I'd rather have the key. Oh, there are a lot of people out there who feel that way. Snow says, how do you like the 2021 Trd Pro JBL sound system? I understand it might not be the greatest. So, I have the JBL sound system. It just depends on what you're listening to. It's great with the windows up, but when you put the windows down, you're all the way up to like 52 on the volume. It's insane. It's not as loud as it should be for the price you pay. And the sad part is that Toyota uses another system called the JBL Synthesis. And that's in like the Land Cruiser and stuff. And that system is amazing. It's in the Touring Edition Avalon as well too. It's in a few of the real high-end Toyotas, but I wish. But I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I listen to talk radio all the time. Podcasts. I'm a podcast guy. So that's fine. Sean says, hi, Sean. Hey, will the new Tundras have 12-inch touchscreens? Any news about the 4Runners? I got nothing on the 4Runners. But the rumor, it's all rumors, is that the Tundra will have the class-leading touchscreen as far as size goes. So the Ram has 12-inch, something over that. I don't know. I can't have Outback for a while. Huh. Ugh, hurts. Ain't nothing cheap these days. I agree with that. So Sean, as soon as we know, I'll let you know, buddy. There's going to be a lot of class leading in this truck, from what I'm told. Let's see. Ain't nothing cheap these days. I read that. I totally agree. Todd says, have there been any rumors on a possible electric Tundra? The new Hummer is a beast. I think an electric Tundra is definitely bound to happen. I just don't think it'll be within the next few model years. Well, there you go right there. So, want to spend some money, get into shooting. Holy hell, yes, dude. All of these hobbies are not cheap. It's just the way it is. Gotta spend money, baby. Z-Diver, how you been, buddy? Toyota-related question. On your wife's 4Runner, with the back seat folded down, can a 5'10" guy sleep in the back? Just going off of the top of my head right now, I think you'll be fine. I'll give it a test tomorrow if you want. Just email me so you can let me know to do it. The truck's not here right now, but if you email me, I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm 90% sure you should be good. Sunny D says, love the Hammer Blue Ball. It's old. Now, I just bought a couple months ago a Motive Venom, which, wow, it's the best bowling ball I've ever bought. And I've owned, I'm not joking when I say like 60. I have a lot here. My wife absolutely loves them. Let's see. Wissam, how you doing? LOL, I love how there is that one dislike. Gotta love the haters. Hey, love or dislike, it's cool, man. It is. There's always one. Point Break says, I think you'll miss the Army Green when you get rid of it. Oh, no. There's no, listen. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the Army Green. No doubt about it. And Todd says, ammo isn't cheap, Tori. No. Tori says, isn't that the truth, Todd? Oh, good. Aaron says, Tundra should add the 12.001-inch screen. I heard, again, this is a rumor, but I heard it was going to be 13.3 or something. I don't know why that number's sticking out in my head. That could be totally wrong, though. EP says, Z-Diver, yes, you can sleep in the 4Runner. There you go. Took said, golf firearms vehicles, my expensive hobbies. Yes, there you go. You got a lot of balls, Mac. There you go. The thing is this, too, and I played guitar for years, right? So I have a Gibson SG Angus Young signature, $3,000 guitar. I used to have like 10 guitars. Everything I do, I'm a hockey goalie. Anyone from Canada, and there's a bunch of you here, know how expensive it is to be a goalie. Everything's expensive nowadays, you're right. Point, you're right on that. Up to 5'11", cool. Todd says, Mark, a shout out from an Army military police vet and current New Jersey State Correctional Police officer. Todd, you're the man. Thank you for A, being in the military and being a correctional officer. That is one of the hardest jobs in the world. I've always said that. First off, anything could happen any day when you're a correctional officer. That's number one. And number two, it's almost like you're in jail as well. You spend all of your time in a prison. I don't know how you do it. Love you for it, though, buddy. Let's see. Yes, Tori, it's crazy. Dave says, why doesn't my 2021 Trail Edition have the special edition storage boxes in the bed? Huh? You have a Trail Edition with no storage boxes in the bed? Dave, if I'm you, I'm calling Toyota on that one, bud. Because the point of the Trail Edition is the storage boxes. That's a weird one. I'm calling someone on that. Wow. Is it officially a Trail Edition? Like it says Trail Edition on the sticker? In Canada. Ooh. But still, it's the Trail Edition. I don't understand that. I would definitely call Toyota Canada on that one and just make sure that's supposed to be. If you want to send me the window sticker, TundraDude34@gmail.com, just let me see it. That's crazy. Sean says, I'm going to try to read this because I'm going to get it wrong. Wanaki? Is that it? I'm from Wanaki, Wisconsin. Okay. Welcome aboard, sir. The cheese state in the house. Todd says, yes, we are inmates, but get paid well, Mark. No complaints after 24 years. Good for you, brother. Good for you. I think I have a New Jersey. Look. Department of Corrections, New Jersey. Right there. Right there. Represent. Dave says, it's a trail in Army Green. Toyota Canada told me I'm out of luck. Huh? That makes no sense. It's all about that. That's the part of the package. It comes with the bed storage. I don't know about that one. We're going to have to look into this, Dave. Email me, buddy. Don't forget to email me. That's crazy. Z Diver says, thanks, EP. I'm blown away by that. I'm blown away by the Dave news there. So just let's catch everyone up in case you weren't paying attention. Dave has a Trail Edition Tundra in Canada, which I don't know why that would make a difference. And it didn't come with the storage boxes. The whole point of the package is the storage boxes. The number one point of the Trail Edition Tundra is the storage boxes. Driver's side, insulated. You could put water, beers, whatever you want in there. The other side, not insulated. Tools, whatever you want. It's the point of the truck. Yeah, I'm totally blown away by this, which my thing is, or the spray and bed liner for that matter. Dave, look at your sticker real quick. Just make sure the sticker says Trail Edition for me real quick, please. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to make sure because that really has me confused right now. It's very weird. Tori says, freaking Canada. Dave says, my 2021 Trail Edition in cement has the storage boxes. Let's see. We have new patches, Mark, if you want one. Todd, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Email me, brother. I would love one. Cancel. Hold on 1 sec. Close. Oh, sorry. I froze there for a minute. Tried to tell me there was an update. I don't want no update right now. I'm in the middle of something. Let's see. Kuro says, no storage box, not a trail. Dave says, or the spray. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Dave said I ordered it in September 20. That's weird. I had HRV says I have the Army Green Trail Edition and I got my boxes all weatherettes. Yeah, the boxes are the Trail Edition. That's why I'm blown away here. Did you buy a Toyota, a counterfeit? Tori wants to know, and he worded out Toyota Trail Edition in a funny way. Although the Toyota is the correct Toyota that you put. It's actually with a D, the family. All right. 73 minutes in. We're still going. What are we, 4:56? Still rocking and rolling. How's everybody doing? Are we still good? We still good to stay on for a little longer? Give me a thumbs up if you want to keep going with the live stream. I need that thumbs up, though. Snake said, just got confirmation from my phone call that my 2021 double cab mag gray Trd Pro will be built, and I should get it in 6 weeks. Paid $48,990, and then added spray and liner, safe, and tailgate. Congratulations, my good man. That's big news. Snake, you've been waiting a while. Mag gray Trd Pro, a little jealous, got to be honest. Love mag gray. Todd says, you know you're getting old when you're live chatting on a Tundra YouTube site on a Saturday night. I feel you, bro. Last night, I put up a video on my Instagram and stuff. I bought this, like, golf cornhole game to where instead of throwing the beanbags, you chip golf balls into, you know, the board or whatever. And I'm out there on Friday night with a beer and that, and I got music playing. I'm like, being old. There you go. Otto says, great, keep going. I will. Roland is giving the thumbs up. Might have to keep going then. Alex said, we really need this release to happen. I want to know where I need to order my new truck from. Alex, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. And there's no one who wants that release more than I do, just to be able to share everything about it with you on this end, because I get asked by hundreds of people. Oh, bloomin' onion. Bloomin' onion. Outback, if you're listening, you got to send me a gift card. because that might be the only way I go to your restaurant for the next couple months, man. Oof. Oh, the bloomin' onion goes right through me. Glutton for punishment every time we go. Bloomin' onion. No questions. Whew. That's hurting, though. I need a tongue. Okay, we're back. I forget where I was on that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So nobody wants that next gen to be released or at least revealed more than I do. I got to answer questions to people left and right with this thing. So they look to me for answers, and I want to give it to them, but I don't want to give them what I don't have, you know? And that's the big thing now. Oh, bloomin' onion's killing me. Let's see. All right, Bayo wants the thumbs up. Reg is still in. Kuro says, use the Toyota vehicle specification page to verify your Tundra. Great idea. Aaron with the thumbs up. Todd with the thumbs up. Z Diver says, I just bought a 2021 Trek Roscoe 7. That is Mag Ray. I love Mag Ray on everything. Wait, is that a bike? Oh, dude, I have a Trek. It's old, but I used to ride a lot. Reg said, thumbs up. Tori says, that onion is kicking my butt, and that is 100% true. Oh, bad, dude. Bad. Joel says, my lease is coming up in April. What to do? Wait or buy now? That is the question, my friend. You got a couple months to figure that out. Just one thing you should know, Joel. All right? I don't know if they still do this, but this was available not that long ago. You can ask to have your lease extended for a little bit longer. So if you're like waiting on the next gen, I think they do up to a 3 or a 6 month extension of your lease, your current agreement, to where nothing changes, the payment stays the same. It's just for that whatever duration is added on. So that might help you out. Wait for that next gen to come out. I don't know. Look into it. Call if you are through Toyota Financial Services. They would be the ones to answer that question. HRV says, love the bloomin' onion. I love the bloomin' onion too, but it's killing me right now. Todd says, it's the Rocky Mountain piss water, not the bloomin' onion. Listen, Todd, I feel you on that, and that could very well be, you know, a culprit as well, but every time I have the bloomin' onion, this happens to me. But I won't stop. I'll never stop. Outback is my go-to. Projects is giving the thumbs up. Love it. Thank you. Jimmy says, I eat onions too. Yeah, I love onions. They just kill me every time. Sean is in Wisconsin. We love Wisconsin. It's cheese, baby. Can't hate the cheese. And Todd, what are you drinking then, bud, if you're hating on the Coors Lights? What do you got, bud? Ugh. All caught up. Outback rocks. You can't hate Outback. It's just delicious. You know what I like about Outback? Truth, it's consistent. I love restaurants that are consistent. I know when I go there, the food's going to be delicious. The service is going to be great. I don't have any bad stories about Outback. And we're like to the point at our local Outback when we come in, they like know us now. That's where we go. That's where we go. That's just our spot. Why go somewhere else when it's so good? Creature of habit. That's probably what Toyota is with the Tundra. They're creatures of habit with it. They don't want to change anything because everything's working. I feel you. EP says, do you think the release of the 2022 will come out on time or no because of Corona still? I think the release of the truck is still on time. I think the reveal is when we're all guessing here. So I think it'll still be on the lots by the end of 2021. Let's see. Tito's and cranberry. See, I can't do that, man. I got to stick to the light stuff. Maybe you need to switch back to the DP. Jimmy says, will Toyota change the game? That is the question, my friend. David said, hold on one sec. Oh, goodness. Right in the mic for you. Yes, I heard the same about the lease extension, 3 or 6 months with Toyota Financial. That's a must-have. Project says it's all about the whiskey. Oh, you guys are dudes. You're men on this one. I got nothing for you. Any of that stuff, that'll just hurt. Tori says, attaboy, Todd. Love the Tito's. Todd says, shrimp on the bobby. Very delicious. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff there. Love the steak. Love the lobster tail. The shrimp is awesome. Like I said, I haven't been eating red meat in 2021. Just trying something new. Been eating a lot of chicken. So when I go there, the bloomin' fried chicken, which probably doesn't help because I had a bloomin' onion. And then I had a bloomin' fried chicken, which is the same batter and sauce. Ugh. Blake said, oh wait, hold on, past Riley. Hi, Riley. Dang, I'm late, but still here. Yes, you are. So you get half credit. What do you have? A 2000 Tundra. It just made its 10th trip from Vermont to Georgia with 270,000 miles on the odometer. Much warmer down here. Congratulations. No problems. Truck ran great. That's the way to go. Keep that thing for as long as possible. Got to do it. Blake says, Mark, if you want to cure that gut rot, then mix a tablespoon of baking soda in a glass of water. Instant relief. Gut rot is something I will use for the rest of my life. That's the greatest term I've ever heard. Thank you. I will do that. Todd says, thumbs up to Tori. Roland says, love the halibut at Outback. There you go. Cool. I'll have to try that. I'm a big seafood guy. So. Todd says, Mark, Tito is made in Texas along with the Tundra. Well, Texas and Florida are the two greatest states in the United States. So anything they make, I'm going to trust it. Tori says, dude, I think you got some on the table that time. I might have. It was a rough one. I'm not going to lie to you. Aaron says, bought my 1794 mid-October in Maryland. Still waiting on my license plates from the DMV in New Jersey. My dad bought his Tacoma in June or July. He didn't get his plates till January. So I think that's just the COVID thing. All right, Todd. That would be pretty rough at this point. I'm not going to say that because of YouTube's guidelines. Got to be careful what I say, you know. Tori says, hey, projects, what whiskey? I don't know about you boys, but we're going to have to refill this thing again. Got to go eat. Have a good weekend. Tukes, be safe out there. Enjoy your trip. Get me a hat or something from your engineer friend, please. Thank you. Love you. Loved your backyard short shots, Mark. Impressive golfer. No more onion for you, says Otto. Well, thank you, buddy. Listen, guys. Listen. If you're a golfer, if you're not a golfer, let me give you the secret of the pros right now. The secret to a good golf game. You don't have to spend any money here. 100 yards and in. 100 yards and in. Don't worry about your driving, your long iron shots, your hybrid shots. 100 yards and in. Perfect that. You'll be a great golfer. That's what you got to focus on. That's how you do it. So if you're a weekend golfer, you're someone who has to go out with your company and you don't want to look bad out there, work on that 100 and in, because that is where, what do they always say? I love this term. Drive for show, putt for dough. Come on, let's go. But yes, that chip game is a lot of fun. Yeah, I've been blessed with a good chip game, and it usually doesn't fail me, so that's always a good sign too. As long as you're not failed by what works. But, you know, mechanics come and go. Let's see what we got here. Mark said, Earth Day, April 22nd, my guess for reveal, which would be hilarious. Dave says, cheers out. Dave, be safe, buddy. Good luck with the truck. Project said, either Jameson or Maker's Mark. I like it. I like the second one. The name sounds good. Good guess, Mark Kelly. EP says, Sunny D says, love the Intech Fireballs. Okay. Tori says, both nice whiskeys. All right. Rock and roll. All right, so we're 82 minutes into this. If you're just signing on, hello. Thank you for being here. I know you're, what is it now, 5:06? I know it's early, but welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the thumbs up for this here video. We're having a good time. We're all over the place today. We're talking a little next gen, current gen, 1794, Outback Bloomin' Onion, which I'm burping the entire live stream, so there's another one right there. Yeah, we're having a good time out here, so thank you for being here. I figured we'll wrap this thing up at 90 minutes, so about 7 minutes to go. Excuse me. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, now is your time, or speak. No, how's the term go? Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right. And that'd be it. All right, back to a Tundra question, says Todd. What would you recommend is the best upgrade you have ever done? What a great question. Best upgrade I've ever done to a Tundra. Let me give you let's do it this way. I want to do it this way because there's a lot of people out there who like to do upgrades and they don't want to spend $1 million, right? So I'll tell you the first thing I ever did, and this is more in the lower spending aspect. It's right here. Hold on. Let's see if I can reach it. I don't want to. Okay. The best thing I ever did for my Tundra. Right here, baby. See if you could read that. Oh, it's upside down. Duh. That is the driver's side grab handle. That's the best thing I ever did for my Tundra when I got these 2014 and up Tundras. I think it's about 200 bones, maybe a little less. I got it on Sparks Parts. Promo code TundraDude34 saves you 5%. It's an easy install, and I use the driver's side grab handle all the time. I'm not ruining my seat. I'm not tugging on my steering wheel. I don't know why they took it away after 2013. That's the best thing I ever done. Now, when we get a little bit more expensive, middle of the road, My second favorite thing I ever did to a Tundra is exhaust work. All right, and I say exhaust work because Outback owes me one. I say exhaust work because you know, the TRD dual exhaust is great. BA muffler system I had was great. That Flowmaster back in the day was loud, but at the time was awesome. I think that's the biggest bang for your buck with the Tundra, or with any pickup truck, to be honest. Even cars, exhaust work is always fun. That's number 2. Number 3, I have to give an honorable mention to the Supercharger, because that was a ton of fun. Ton of fun. In 09, I had a Tundra. It was a white SR5 TRD off-road double cab, okay? And I did a 3-inch lift, and I did Toyo Open Country Mud Terrain 33 by 12.5 18s. And I forget the wheel I had. Oh, those Rockstar XDs before they were played out. I did that, and I did the exhaust and stuff, and I didn't have a lot of money. I was just like saving up and doing it right, and that truck means a world to me. Like, everything I did to that truck was like, I had a Volant cold air intake in it. It was kind of just Frankenstein together, but everything I did on that was a lot of fun. So, I don't know, it's very hard to answer, but yeah, the driver's side grab handle, anything with an exhaust is always fun. That little cheap lift I put on, it was a spacer lift. It was awful, but it had the look I wanted. If I could do it again, I would want a bigger tire. But yeah, it just depends on price range. There's so many good options out there. My email is TundraDude34@gmail.com. Reg says, hey, question. I got a 2017 Platinum with factory remote start. Started having issues. Too many starts. Anyway, dealership ended up changing starter. Anyone else? Huh. Weird. I'm going to read that again so everyone can chime in if they had that issue. 2017 Platinum with factory remote start. Started having issues. Too many starts. Anyways, dealership ended up changing the starter. Anyone else? Would love to hear that. Mark says 17 Belvany. I'm going to say that wrong. In hand as we speak, so Mark Kelly's having a good time. Being safe out there, hopefully. Project says, I just got a 2021 Toyota Tundra 2-wheel drive. Would you trade it in for a 4x4 of this year, or would you wait till next year? I think at this point, just wait. Just wait. Nothing wrong with a 2-wheel drive. It just depends on where you live and what you're going to use your truck for. I think a lot of the guys down south have 2-wheel drive because they don't get, like, snow and all that. So, not necessarily a bad truck. Up here, you need 4-wheel drive. They don't even sell 2-wheel drive Tundras up here. Hero says, Lamar IRX 30 all around on midnight 1794. That's awesome. Tori says, you need some exhaust work, sir. I know. I need exhaust work from the Outback. Radio, will the price drop on the 2021 when they release the 2022? I don't know. That's a tough one. People ask that a lot. I think people will still want that 5.7 V8 and the current gen, so I'm not sure if it'll happen right away. Predict Mark's answer, no. Dave says, I added the TRD dual exhaust in the rear sway bar at the dealer. Sounds great. Do love that exhaust. Tori says, a hugely underrated upgrade is the all-season floor mats. That's another one. May I suggest, Husky floor liners. X-Act contours. Amazing. Still have them to this day. Todd says, love the channel. Very informative. You know your stuff, Mark. Thanks. Todd, you know your stuff about law enforcement, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And your military. 2 stars. Belvany is a single malt Scotch whiskey. Oof, I got no room for that. I just can't do it. Jay says, Mark, thanks for all your good info. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being here. What's up from Long Beach, California? Just picked up a 2020 Pro in gray. Love this thing, but tires got to go. What tires would you recommend? Now to sell my 16 4Runner Pro. I love the 4Runner Pro. Should have bought one. I like the Wild Peaks. The ones that are out there right now, the Falcons. Love them. That's where I would go. And if I was to buy a tire today, that's what I would get. That's me, though. Dave says, I added the comfort group with the Bluetooth hub app. Nice. Hardly works for more than 20 feet away. I got you. Project said, thank you. No problem. Roland says, California 2x4. Reg says, truck would hesitate to start. Ben drinking that very coarse light. Sean says, underseat storage upgrade. Yes, and the Crewx is a must-have and a cheaper modification. Very true, Sean. Good call. Tim says, going to have a great day tomorrow. Test driving 2021 Tundras. Looking for a tow vehicle that is strong and comfortable. We are limited to looking at SR5 models, either double or maxi cab. Listen, I'm telling you, Tim, you can't go wrong, buddy. SR5, TRD off-road package. You know, you get the safety and convenience package that gets you the parking sensors and all that. Good to go. Michael says, had an accident last year with a lady running a red light. Her insurance paid $25K in repairs. Had someone do an illegal U-turn last month. In shop now with $8,000. Wow. $8,000 in repairs. Should I sell? Seems like the truck is a bad luck truck. Or keep 2018 TRD Sport Sequoia. I would get with my insurance company and just see if there's any value left in the vehicle. Sunny D says, will the freezing hold my Tundra up a few days? I don't know. That's what everyone seems to be asking. But no one's heard anything yet. Taking my 2019 Pro Tundra in for a fuel pump recall in 2 weeks and trying to run the tank down under a quarter tank. Get driving. Jay says, thanks, no problem. Aggie says, checking in from College Station, Texas. Texas, in the house. Are you all back up? Good, normal, electricity, no more snow. I know it was like 80 degrees there the other day. I'm sure you're good. Burpee, that is me. Spell check. Aaron says, thanks, Matt. Yeah, just kidding, Mark. Ah, dude. So now my life of being called my brother's name has rubbed off on my channel of 25,000 people. Figures, you know? Figures. Have a great weekend, Mark. Catch you later. Get you later. What movie's that from, Tori, before you go? Check you later. Impress me. Impress me, Tori. You always want to do movie lines. That's a tough one. Brian, College Station here, too. Finally thawed out. Congratulations. I'm glad everybody's back to normal and safe. I want to see if Tori can get this. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Mark, missed your email to send an updated patch. TundraDude34@gmail.com. I think it's down in the description. It won't be yet because I didn't put up the description yet, but all my other videos. But yeah, TundraDude34@gmail.com is the email. For sure. So, we'll see if Tori can get that movie line. He's probably looking up on Google right now. Check you later. It's all about the way they say it. But while I'm waiting, I know, but I don't. You do. Think, bro. Think. Jimmy says, yo, what's up, Jimmy? All right, because this is going to be the end of the live stream. It was a lot of fun today. Hope you guys had a good time. I'm going to do my quick little plugs here. Number one, if you need parts for your Tundra or any other Toyota, sparksparts.com. Promo code TundraDude34 saves you 5%. Get on her. Number two, if you like all this Toyota apparel that I wear all the time, or tailgating gear, or, helmets and bottles, water bottles and workout stuff, go to Toyota Outfitters. Use promo code TundraDude. One word, all capitals. All right? Saves you 25% site-wide, and that is good till the end of March. So if you like the apparel and the stuff I wear, go get yourself some before the end of March. 25% off is big savings. Well, if you want to support the channel, also go down below this video right now. You'll see my Teespring where I have all my shirts, hats, cell phone covers, mugs. It's all there. See if you like anything down there. If you are a longtime subscriber, you may like some of that stuff. My two favorite and two most popular things down there, I Force, I Win t-shirt, which is all about that 5.7 liter V8, and the shirt and mug that say 2022 Tundra, keep half tons great again. Because that's what the next generation Tundra is going to do. The game changer, 2022 Tundra, keep half tons great again. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it was a lot of fun talking to you. I thank you for being here. This is what it's all about, these live streams. So Saturday afternoon, I'm glad you're able to stop in and say what's up. But until next time, you know the deal. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34. TundraDude34@gmail.com if you want to email me. Take care, be safe, be well.